Hi, I have to level with you. I'm about to bust all the traditional training concepts out the window. Traditional training is just wrong. This is why so many people have poorly trained dogs. This is not your fault, but most training sucks because it only gets through to the basics, the sit, come, stay, and never touches on the fact that your dog is a dog, not a small, untrained human that you can explain things logically to and who will eventually get it, but a canine. So unless you know how to speak and bark tones that your dog can literally understand, like language, then you're sitting on information that will never work long term. In my 14 years of working with dogs and pet parents, I have found that no one seems to actually understand or have a clue why their dog listens sometimes and doesn't listen other times. They have no idea why they say things that will help their dog actually do commands or get their attention without food in hand. They actually feel confused on how to consistently show up as the dog's alpha, and they do not understand why their dog just won't listen at all. And it makes sense because you've been given muddled lessons, half trainings, mixed messages that will never really go through into the core of what your dog is going through. There hasn't really been a system to make it all fit together on autopilot, but that's not the end of the problem. It actually gets worse. Here's the real problem that you're facing. Your dog doesn't care if you're training him or her because your dog is actually busy training you. Your dog is confused and he or she doesn't really know whether to protect you or hide behind you. Your dog is basically an adult after 6 months, which is basically the time frame most people get bored with training. So you get a little lax or you get a little lazy with your training techniques, and then this is when your dog loses respect for you. Sorry, but it's totally true. Your dog then realizes that you're not emotionally equipped to handle being their alpha, so they feel the need to step in. This process takes away your loving, sweet pet and gives you either a freaked out dog or an overly assertive, stressed out dog. And worst of all, every day that you're not reestablishing yourself as the alpha, they get the message that they, your dog, must protect you from everything. Your dog is what I call alpha confused. And this can show up in signs of anxiety, stress, bad behavior, accidents, destructive behavior, lashing out at strangers or even fellow family members, aggression, or depression. So this is just sad, and it breaks my heart because so many people have misinformation when it could be literally a few simple, easy tweaks of training and proof that the relationship is awesome. But luckily for you, there's now a solution. I'm Sasha, owner of a thriving 14-year pet business, and I've worked with hundreds of dogs. I literally speak dog, and you can too. So introducing my 9 secrets of dog training that no one else is going to tell you because they don't understand it themselves. And my Alpha Training for Humans method. This is a plug and play system with a simple way to first understand what an alpha really is for your dog and then go about being that. Next, I will show you literally how to show up daily without stress, aggression, or fear-based tactics. You will be followed up basically by fun bonding exercises that will instill true human-canine friendship with a step-by-step video training system to 10x your training results without overwhelm or even feeling like it's training. The main way to teach your dog how to speak like a pack member and not actually just be a roommate that you're cohabitating with, and literally what to do if your dog is anxious, aggressive, or always scared. You will see exactly how I use nonverbal cues to talk to your dog, how to get your dog to listen without treats, how to stop excessive barking, growling, barking at your guests or neighbors, and barking excessively out the window. I will teach you how to use gentle techniques that quickly change behavior in the matter of moments or days, depending upon your dog's current behavior patterns. These are the same techniques I use literally when working with 10 to 30 dogs at a time. It is not uncommon for me to have 10, 15 dogs all in my care, and literally I can get them all on the same page and listening to me as their alpha, and it totally works. My name is Sasha Ranke, and by now you're probably one asking yourself, wait, I just met you. Who are you again, and why are you making these claims? I am the proud owner of a thriving 14-year dog business, and I started from scratch literally in 2007. I spent 14 years working with small dogs, and I've helped clients teach and train their dogs into perfect little fur babes, into the fantasy dog that you've always wanted, literally. I've personally worked with hundreds of dogs, all from varying backgrounds, different levels of training, and an array of manic or anxious behaviors. But don't just take my word for it. Take a look at this example down below of Ruckus. Let me tell you a little story about my client, Ruckus. Ruckus is a terrier with 2 canine siblings. His parents work full-time, and the kids are again out of the house. He was a very good boy, but he would lunge during walks, bark excessively out the window, and literally all day long, he made his fellow 2 canine siblings literally nuts and anxious and stressed. His parents were literally at the end of their rope. They did not know what to do anymore. They had tried all the training tactics they could think of when they came to me. So watch the video testimonial just below this message. You are going to be shocked on how quickly he made a massive turnaround on what they have to say. So if you're thinking now, I totally need this like now, what do I get? So click on the button and get started right away. Here's exactly what you get when you make the purchase. You'll get my 9 Secrets to Dog Training and Alpha Training for Humans program. This is literally my method that no one else has created. My easy to watch and implement step-by-step video instructions for each secret, plus you'll get how to train your dog to how to listen to any command, how to teach your dog to listen without treats, training to establish how to be well-behaved and anxious-free when your dog is actually home alone, how to give your dog a job and why it is a game changer that helps your dog have a happier life, how to positively reinforce the basics like sit, come, and stay, treat-free, because you may not always have treats on you, my personal new puppy socialization checklist, and surprise, it's not more contact with dogs. How to confidently and successfully introduce your dog to other dogs, animals, children, or babies, drama-free. My 9 secrets that are literally nowhere on the internet. You cannot find these anywhere else because no one is teaching this. I have looked. This is literally my own method I created over the last 14 years of hearing again and again and again how training never worked for my clients or dogs. Or the basic training that they did do has now failed them when their dogs are only 5 or 8, not even in their geriatric years. That they're literally at their wits' end or end of their rope with frustration and they don't know what to do. So what gives? I know exactly what's going on, and this might seem tricky, but I'll teach you how to work with your pup to get that long-lasting result and quickly. I've created a handy at-a-glance principle pages to go basically on your fridge or wherever you're gonna look, so you can literally learn the material and then have something to keep you on track. You'll get my ebook about what an alpha really is and what it means for your dog. And again, surprise, it's not to be the king in the castle, the most aggressive or assertive dog or human. You all have been lied to. So I'm busting this myth. I'm going to set the record straight. And with this little detail, you will literally change your dog's relationship with you in minutes. Really, it's that amazing. So there is a reason why I have 10 to 20 dogs in my care for the day with varying levels of training. So I don't have a lot of time to train them, right? They're just there for the day. Different ages, unique backstories, and a wide range of interests or manic behaviors. And within minutes, they all listen to me and respect me as alpha. I'm a petite 5'3" female, and if I can do it, you can certainly do it too. You will get everything you need to start doing this training immediately. You will get access to all the content once you purchase. No drip content, no waiting. Purchase now and get a well-behaved, emotionally confident dog today. Like literally, if you like binge watching content, you can literally do the techniques immediately and start seeing results the moment you start. So who is this for and why should you purchase my 9 Secrets of Dog Training plus Alpha Training for Humans? If you want to have an amazing, well-behaved, and mentally fit dog, if you want the peace of mind knowing your dog is not going nuts at home or is literally being happy, a loving pet that you really want and actually desire, if you want to spend less time stressing about how your dog will act when people come over or when you go for a walk or take them out of the house, if you want to feel confident that you can handle your dog in any situation, literally without them running off or requiring treats. If you want a proven engagement training tips that literally get your dog on the same page as you, speaking dog language that they literally will understand. If you want to take literally the stress out of training, then this is totally for you. I want to take a moment to emphasize that this training is a heart-centered and loving training. None of my training is aggressive, forceful, mean, or scary for you or your dog, and never hurtful. I completely disagree with the harmful training tactics, and they do not work long-term. This training will give you a better relationship with your dog and literally give you the tool set to not just train your dog, but to understand why your dog is listening to you. The training will create a foundation for human-dog respect that goes both ways. You will literally ultimately gain a healthy respect for what your dog is going through and understand how he or she thinks. And your dog will be so grateful and respect how you finally know how to talk to them and show up as their alpha. I mean, come on, nobody really likes to be confused. So the alpha confusion has to stop. So start creating clarity with ease, and your dog will literally transition very, very quickly. So take action by clicking the link below. When you buy today, not only do you get the 9 Secrets of Dog Training plus Alpha Training for Humans program, you will also get these 3 bonuses. Bonus number 1 is my Pet Lifestyle Printable Planner Bundle, super fun. Bonus number 2 is my priority question and answer session, available for clients that only through the private group. By making this purchase, I will personally address your biggest challenge in your actual home dog environment. So whatever is actually going on and you're struggling with within your home, I will personally respond to you live within the group. And bonus number 3, I'm going to give you my Making Homemade Food Happy and Healthy Dog Recipe ebook for dogs. It's so much fun and dogs love these recipes. I also understand that while you love your dog, peace of mind is important. So I have a 30-day money-back guarantee to open and review the 9 Circuits of Dog Training plus Alpha Training for Humans. I would like to make a special note right here. I want to make sure that it's very clear, though, that in order to have a well-trained dog, you actually have to do the dog training. I have made everything super easy to watch and super easy to actually do and implement, but I can't do it for you. You will still need to do it yourself. I have personally worked with clients who have tried and literally every method that they could possibly find. And when they come to me after trying that, this literally has made like a game changer instantly for them. So if you are going to show up as an alpha for your dog pack, you need this method. So click the link below, go ahead and get started. Take advantage of this offer now. And P.S., every minute that you are waiting, you are not getting a happy, easy breezy, fun relationship with your dog. So click the link below and purchase and get immediate access. Your dog will be so thankful, and I will see you inside the program.